wellness. But now our new paradigm is proactive wellness. Is take action before the disease sets in. Okay? Now, and all the while we always think that you are what you eat. This is what the doctors will tell you. No need to take vitamin C. Just take 2 oranges will do. Okay? And no, here the new paradigm is not you are what you eat. You are what you absorb. Most of the time, it doesn't go inside here. We always think that, oh, I have eaten, I'm full. Ginny, tell me what you eat for lunch just now.
Very bad.
Oh, very bad. What do you have?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. So, can you tell me roughly what do you absorb?
After that.
Oh, that is what oxidized fats. What causes raise your cholesterol level. Okay? So you are what you absorb. But the thing is that most of the food that we think is healthy, we think that we are eating healthily. Actually, we can't even absorb that. Okay? Now, and now the new paradigm is about curation of phytonutrients from whole food and plants. I'm not sure whether I can trigger this to you. You know, plants give us life, you know. But plants can also kill you. You know that? Okay, I'll come back to this later. Okay, so now it's about curation of phytonutrients from whole food and plants. It's about molecules. Okay, medicinal molecules and how it can impact on health. Now, the future of proactive wellness is epigenetics. So, we are talking about phytonutrition, absorption, lifestyle and environment determine your health and longevity. So, these are the things that affect the epigenetics. Okay, I'll come to epigenetics after. Now, these are our scientific advisory board. Yes, they are all very hardworking and really, they come up with they suggest to the company how we should, recommend and how to introduce these products to other medical professions. And these are headed by Dr. Dan Gubler. He's the Chief Scientific Officer here. I'm sure you all have heard of him. He's really, really passionate about what he's doing. And he headed this scientific advisory board, and the rest of the doctors, like you can Google Dr. Stephen Savon, Dr. James Baker. Some of them are from Johns Hopkins Medical and Mayo Clinic. These are two famous hospitals. Okay, go and Google their name, and they are still practicing doctors who are using our products. Okay, our science and technology. The 3 pillars of research and development. The first one is exploration. This is what Dr. Dan and his scientist team does, okay? He goes all the way up to the snowy mountains, to the desert, to the Amazon forest. You know how dangerous it is? Just to find those bioactive molecules. There are actually 600,000 plants on the planet, and only 5% of the plants, of the molecules are very researched. Okay, and he says that about 40% of the plants that are going to be extinct. And what he did was just go there and pluck some of those leaves and the roots, and he take back to his lab. He researched and found out what these active molecules can do. Okay, let me tell you a little bit of Dr. Dan Gubler. Before this, he was actually working in the pharmaceutical company. They make drugs, no? So he studied organic chemistry, and he found that certain drugs you can get from the toxic plants, like cancer drugs. If you Google about Dr. Dan Gubler, he was the fellowship of the American Society with Eli Lilly, the company that make breast cancer drugs. Okay? And it was that he was asked to always make drugs for the cancer patient to kill the cancer cells. And this is the last straw, because I met up with him 3 weeks ago, and I had the privilege to come in to listen to the session he had with the doctors. This pharmaceutical company wants him to make a drug for the BDNF, brain decisive nuclear factor, something for the brain. Because drugs can be patented, You understand what's patented? Nobody else can, if I find, okay, this drug will do this or memory loss and that, nobody can sell. I buy the patent, I do the drugs for 10 years, I hold the patent, and they can just command the price. So he decided that BDNF we can get it from the natural molecule. From the plants you can get BDNF. Why should I go and make from the drug? That is where he realized that as a doctor, my responsibility is to save and help my patients. So he decided to walk out of the pharmaceutical company, and that's where he decided to come into proactive wellness. Then, okay, after exploration, that is what we are famous for, curation. Curation is that you get all the active molecules and you put them together. Sometimes 1 plus 1, this molecule and that molecule will enhance the standard ingredient into 10 times more absorbable. Okay, that is what curation is about. And sometimes you add this molecule and that molecule, it will destroy the whole thing. So it's something very, very scientific. Something very, it's not easy, and he has to do all this. Okay? And it's to make sure, the curation is to make sure that the molecules get absorbed. Okay? The reason that you curate is the molecules get absorbed. Our company do not sell standalone product. You know what is standalone product? We don't just sell calcium alone. We don't sell just omega-3 alone. We don't sell vitamin C alone or vitamin E alone. Our products are all curated, means one of a kind. Because we do not want to compete with the rest of the company. That, okay, you don't take calcium, you go buy from Sana. You don't buy omega, you buy from Shiki. Why do we want to compete with them? Ours is like, nobody has this curation. You cannot find our products, even in the pharmacy. And we asked Dr. Denver, why isn't our product sold on the pharmacy? So complex the science. And I leave my bottle on the shelf. Who's going to explain? And the molecules, the way so expensive, 300 ringgit on the shelf. Sit for 10 years there collecting dust. So the best way to get these products through us is through network marketing, where we just tell stories and educate people. Correct? Okay. Now, our products, this is very, very important. Our products are recognized by the authoritative publication PDR.net. And these are trusted by medical professionals. Do you know what's PDR.net? Last time it used to be called Physician Desk Reference, but now it's Prescriber Digital Reference. Do you all know how to use this? Sure? Suyen? PDR.net.
Yeah.
You know how to use it? Who doesn't know how to use it? This is your selling tool. If you want to be in this business, all of you must go to this website of PDR.net. Okay, this is where all the medical professions, they go and search, they go and discover and learn and understand how these drugs interact with another drug. There's drug interaction or about adverse reaction, the dosage, and everything. Okay, so whatever products are listed here in the label, exactly what is listed must be ready in the product. That means, actually, this site is for drugs. No? You want to know about the efficacy, what the drugs do to you, the adverse reaction. Supplements do not need to be here. Supplements do not need to be in the prescriber desk reference or the prescriber digital reference. But only 20 companies want to be in. Why? They want to be transparent. They want to let you know what they have inside. Because once you are accepted by PDR, they have done a clinical study to make sure that what you claim on the label is exactly what is in the product. You understand now? Look it up. If you say that you have 200 milligrams of resveratrol and they check it, there's only 150 grams, you are in trouble. But if your product is not in PDR, you write there 200 milligrams of resveratrol, you give 150 grams, no problem. FDA don't take action on you. Because you never list your products as nutraceutical. Yours are food grade. Products that come inside here, supplements products that come inside here, they are under nutraceutical standard. Supplements, there's two standards. One is food grade, one is pharmaceutical grade. Pharmaceutical grade and nutraceutical grade are the same. Can you understand? Who don't get me? Example, paracetamol, Panadol. If you have very high fever, just swallow 2 tablets. After 4 hours, your fever will go down, right? There's the efficacy of it. Supplements, if it comes in here, it works almost the same. But you cannot write it down. Okay, after 52 hours, your fever, but we cannot write it. But we know it does give you that kind of effectiveness. So, actually, these are what the consumers should demand. Why isn't my products in PDR? If you claim you have this, the consumers have the power to demand. Okay, you understand? So, our products, when people ask, what is so good, that's so good, are you sure or not? Is it safe or not? Everything is written down in the PDR. Now, third-party validation. This is very important. If you claim your product and do this, please get it verified by third party. Now, this one, cellular absorption viability, is done by a company called WhatsApp Scientific. It's in Utah company. WhatsApp Science, sorry, the name of the company. Actually, they only do clinical tests for drugs, but they ask Tree to submit the product. They want to test what we claim is really bioavailable and the absorption level is really so good. And it came out. So this one is the one who asked you to come here. Please ask them to show you what is this cellular absorption viability. The clinical test that claims that our products like Eternal is 95% more absorbable than the products in the market. Our vitality is 45% more, okay? And this is about bioavailability and absorption. And then we have this epigenetic study. This is really, really good. Now, just now I mentioned about epigenetics. What is epigenetics? Genes, you know what is your genes? Epigenetics is higher than that. Epi, the word epi, like your skin, the top layer is called epidermis, right? The second layer is called dermis. So epigenetics is even higher than genetics. What it does is this. It sits on top of the genes. And if the epigenetics are really in order, it can control and regulate the bad genes to down-regulate, to up-regulate. That means all of us have cancer genes, like NFKB, neural factor kappa beta. And FKB is actually, it is elevated, that is a cancer gene. IL-6, interleukin 6, is also a cancer gene. Once these genes, the marker go up or high, the chances of you getting cancer is very high. Okay, so make sure that you, your lifestyle, you sleep early, and then do not stress, and also nutrition play a part in your epigenetics. Okay, so our products will send to Trinity Bioactive in New Zealand. It's a lab where they can test for about the genes. Why all the way to New Zealand? A US company. Ask yourself. Because New Zealand, they are really, they don't really promote reactive wellness. They all eat whole food and natural food. Okay? And they test for the genes. And the result came back about our products, like our vitality, our revive. This gene called GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide. This is, if that gene is down regulated, the chances of you getting diabetes are high. And GLP-1 is a fat-releasing hormone. So you want to lose weight, take a lot of revive and the vitality. The GLP-1 is very high. Okay? GLP-1, Google, glucagon-like peptide. Is a fat-releasing hormone. Insulin is a fat-storing hormone. So if your body producing too much insulin, you put on weight. The next one is about superoxide. Superoxide actually we need superoxide production, but too much of it is bad. It's where it will damage your liver, and also you will get high blood pressure. Okay, so our products Revive have been sent for the test, and they realized they came back to the test that our Revive actually is something that helps with the inflammation. Okay. Okay, so we have these 6 products. We only have 6 products. And the first one is the Vitality, the Nourisher. Nourisher. Why is it called Nourisher? It has all the vitamins that you need. It has all the trace minerals. It has good fats. It has digestive enzymes. It has prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics. And I have never come across a multivitamin that is so expensive. Everything is there. Okay, superfood, super fruits. You know, I hate to take this bitter melon. Some of the things we don't like to eat, right? So we will never touch. But here we have bitter melon powder. Okay, and we have so many different kinds of fruits. So sometimes, you know, most of us here, do you all cook? If you cook, how many dishes you cook? 3 are very good. Sometimes 1 only. 1 clay pot, throw everything inside. Okay, now, is it balanced? No. Every day you eat like that. So, you are discounting your body. Okay? So this is where, if you think you don't cook, you always eat outside, you better eat this. You eat a bowl of rice and fried egg. Then just add in this, you can eat everything. Balance. Then Revive. This is my favorite product. Okay? It's like magic. If you really have pain, just swallow immediately 3 pills, sekaligus. 4 hours later, the pain gone. I'm not exaggerating, it's the truth. Next is immune. This is also last time we under promote this. This is about me. I didn't know I have overactive immune system. That I have some skin disorder. I've seen doctors for so many years. They just give me steroid cream. After taking immune for 3 weeks, my psoriasis has gone away. Okay? Okay, this is something I tell you, I hear it from Dr. Dan personally. When they started this business, it was in the midst of the pandemic. And he knows that the vaccination is going to be, we are going to suffer if we don't do something for it. So he was in the midst of preparing this Purify. He knows we have all us who have not, only if you have never taken vaccination before, you need to take this Purify. There's lots of heavy metals that is still embedded, that's still stuck in your body. This is the only way to get it out. Not just taking 1 water, at least you need to take it 2 years. Next, we have Eternal Regenerator. This is, if you want to look good, you want to look young, you look pretty, you must take the Eternal. It protects you from the UV light. I don't put the sun for anymore. Yeah, because when you take this, it protects you from the UV light. So simple. Because there are certain plants that actually reflect UV light. So there are the molecules in it that actually protect you from the UV light. And this is very good for people who have hormones imbalance, tumor. Okay. Now next, the last one is collagen. Don't misjudge this word collagen. That means okay lah for ladies only lah. Actually, men also need collagen. If you have muscle, you must take collagen. Because any part of body that has muscle, you must take collagen. Okay? And it's also very effective for those people who have not. Okay, because I myself noticed that suddenly my hair becomes more, it's not that it grows hair, not just that, because when you have collagen, your skin is tighter, your hair drops less. Okay, so that's all about this. My time is up, and I hand it over to DSM.
Thank you.